How did you stop being a people pleaser and started boundary setting? Hi, my name is Sadie Schertzer, and I help motivated individuals access their authentic selves to communicate with clarity and confidence in their personal and professional lives. This post is presumably from a woman who's turning 30, and they've done a lot of growth within themselves, but they say during their 20s they spent a lot of time people pleasing and being anxiously attached. They go on to describe some of their relationships in their 20s, and they say in the third paragraph they realized through therapy that they're a people pleaser because of their upbringing, but also due to some of those relationships that they discussed. They say they want to be assertive, one that's no longer people pleasing, but the thought of it gives me so much anxiety. People pleasing is an incredibly common way of being in which the people pleaser feels as if they're being helpful to the people around them, but they're being the most unhelpful to themselves. If this person were my client, the first exercises we would dive into would be those around self-worth. How do they perceive themselves? Do they think that they are worthy? Because when we remember that we too are a person, it's a lot easier for us to stop people pleasing, meaning that our needs are equally as important as the needs of the people around us. We can only pour from a full cup. The second aspect we would talk about is one of authenticity. And it's really that people gravitate towards authenticity. So when we are being a people pleaser, we are compromising parts of ourselves in order to get the desired outcome that we are projecting onto the other person. But that's not actually what people want. So in an interesting sense, being an excellent people pleaser actually means being the truest version of yourself, and therein not people pleasing. When you are the most authentic version of yourself, when you are aligned with your purpose, you will inherently attract the people that are meant for you. And as an exercise, I would work with this client on a week-to-week basis and say, in the week coming up, what are 2 things that you can already anticipate saying no to? What does that look like? When do you get the opportunity to say that no? Is it on Monday or is it when the event happens? What feelings arise in you when you think about saying no to those things? Both talking about the emotional aspects of people pleasing and implementing real life practice helps to break up some of the patterns in the brain and redirect those neurons into a more authentic version of oneself. If you also struggle with people pleasing, I would love to work with you. You can reach out to me at theclarityexchange@gmail.com. And for everyone else, remember to be true to yourself and only give when you have the capacity to give. See you soon.